Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Monday, 1st December 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Today is likely to be a very exciting day because we have lots of good news over the weekend. Now, major good news is the GDP which shocked the pessimists. People were expecting 7.5% for the quarter, and it came at 8.2. But the critics will look for negatives, and the negative was in the nominal GDP, which was showing around 8.8. Now, usually nominal GDP is taken as a base for making investment decisions. Now, nominal GDP, if you take nominal GDP happens because of the base GDP plus inflation. So if inflation is taken as zero point 0.6, so 8.2 plus zero point 0.6 is 8.8. Typically, Indian nominal GDP has been around 11 to 12 always. So 8% GDP plus 4% inflation, or even if it is 7% GDP plus 5% inflation comes to 11 by 12. So now the foreigners generally look at nominal GDP when they make their investment decisions. So while the gift nifty has gone up 100 points, people are jumping around, lots of good news as far as Indian GDP is concerned. But whether the people with the money will they invest or not, we will know by the end of the day, because generally we hear in market buy on rumor, sell on good news. So whether they will sell on good news, we'll have to watch for the first hour lows. The morning low should hold. In the second hour, if it starts drifting lower, then one has to be very, very careful. Many of the FIs are not believing it. They're very skeptical. HSBC says that it is because of deflator effects and low base. That is why GDP has come to 8.2. Anyway, this also will give us some chance, I suppose, for the RBI to fine tune their policy. People are expecting a rate cut, but if GDP is higher, rate cut should not happen. But there are other things which are coming into play, so we may expect a rate cut because US also today onwards the quantitative tightening is over. So today, if you look at it, Friday was not a great day, but still it closed. The Nifty closed about 26,200. M&M was the top performer. Nifty Bank, hit an all-time high again. Nifty Bank is the stronger of the two, but it ended flat. Mid cap snapped a 3-day gain, and then it has closed lower. Autos were positive. Today is the monthly auto sales. I think sales should be good, but you never know if it has been factored in. PSU banks did well, and so did some other financials. So generally, it was mixed on Friday, I should say. FIs continue to sell close to 3,800 crores. DIs pipped them with buying a little more at 41, 48 crores. So yet the market closed flat. US markets on Friday was half a day, not great, but still 0.61% on the Dow. S&P 500 was up 0.5, and Nasdaq went 0.65%. So they went into the week very, very positive. As far as the monthly Dow is concerned, it has been flat. S&P also flat, and Nasdaq is absolutely flat in the month of November. So December trading started strong there in the US, but one should remember that while the positivity is there for December, generally December is volatile with a positive ending, as I've been saying, but you never know. Sometimes you'll have a googly in December. For instance, in 2022, we had a peak in December. So I'm open to all interpretations on all machinations which the traders can do. But generally, December is a month which is positive. Now, as far as precious metals are concerned, silver hit a new high, and today it is opened higher at $57 and odd dollars. When we closed, it was around $54.5. So we should expect a gap up in the silver ETFs. Copper hit a record high. So Hindustan Copper kind of stocks should do well. We hold Hindustan Copper, so disclaimer there. Brent crude is slightly up about $63. So if you really look at what is happening, India vis-a-vis global markets, India closed positive at 0.52% on the week, but we were one of the lowest. We are actually the lowest among the major markets in terms of the rise over the week. The biggest rise was in Nasdaq, about close to 5%. Then you had Nikkei, which is about 3.35%. However, today Nikkei is down close to 900 points. So that one has to be very, very careful because the yen is slowly started strengthening. It's about 3% stronger than last week. So one has to keep an eye on yen. And then European markets, DAX did very well with 3%, 3.2% close. Today, what are the stocks which one can look for? In Lenskart, people are looking at it positively because the results seem to be better. In my opinion, it is not good, but still the market thinks it is better. Then your Godrej Properties have got some orders. Sterling Wilson also got some big orders. Maharashtra Seamless, again, big orders. Brigade Enterprises, big orders. Defense stocks, for instance, they're expecting when Putin is coming on 3rd. So there will be some defense deals signed. So anticipation of that, there could be buying in defense. And Lupin has got a US FDA nod for biosimilar Armlupeg. This annual sales about $1,295 million. So there should be some positivity on Lupin. And Newland, the board has approved a capex. So there should be some interesting things there. NCC continues to get orders. They got 3 orders worth 531 crores. But I'm a little skeptical of infrastructure companies. Then Godrej Properties also it was the highest bidder for a 4,150 crore project in Andhra Pradesh. Brigade Enterprises got a big project going in Andhra Pradesh again at Telangana, actually in Hyderabad at 800 crores. Hindustan Zinc, silver hit a record high, so Hindustan Zinc maybe people may look at buying it. Autumn Investment has announced a 4:1 bonus issue, so there may be something interesting going on there. Sugar stocks, now especially North Indian sugar stocks, should be under pressure because the sugarcane price, the minimum price has been increased to 30 per quintal. So which means they will get hurt as far as the profitability is concerned. We hold Davangere Sugar, which is a local company. I don't know whether we will get hurt, whether they'll get hurt so much. So all in all, Gift Nifty is showing, as I said, 100 and odd points. So today opening should be good. How will be the closing? We should be very, very watchful because that may dictate how the week will go on. So we are again buying on decline, but 80% only. 20% we are willing to hedge or short intraday. Today is a Monday, which is a free day where I invite people to come to my Telegram group and see exactly how I trade, what scripts I trade on a real-time basis. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.